Why if they said no to someone related?
क्यों रे बैल नहीं हो रहा? मलेश खवटे ज्वाइन हो ना बट आया था सबसे स्मिता 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 म्यूट स्मिता प्लीज म्यूट
very good afternoon and a very warm welcome to one and all present. On the new regime of income tax titled Taxation Evolution, Navigating the Old and the New Regime. Today, we have amongst us our very own in-house faculty, Ms. Pragati Bhosle, Associate Professor and Head of the Department of Accounting, Commerce and Management as the resource person. She has 29 years of work experience in teaching in our college. So without a further ado, let's start with the session. I'll hand over the session to ma'am.
Very good afternoon to one and all. I welcome you all for today's workshop. Hello, can you see the PPT? Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all for today's workshop on new regime of income tax, taxation evolution, navigating the old and new regimes. When we compare the two regimes to find out which regime is better, we have to understand the provisions of both the regimes. So let us start with the old regime. Please, Arvind. Let us start with the old regime. These are the income tax rates for an individual under old regime. I have considered here salaried individuals. These are the rates for the financial year 2023-24. That is the year beginning from 1st of April 2023, ending on 31st of March 2024. The rates for individuals under old regime are different for individuals who are below 60 years, who are senior citizens, that is 60 years and above, but less than 80 years, and for super senior citizens, that is 80 years and above. We will consider tax rates for individuals who are below 60 years. Now, in this case, threshold limit is 2.5 lakhs, meaning up to 2.5 lakhs, we don't have to pay any tax. However, once our income increases and it is more than 2.5 lakhs, but if it is up to 5 lakhs, then we have to pay tax at the rate of 5%. From 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs of income slab, tax rate applicable is 20%. And if income is above 10 lakhs, then the tax rate prescribed is 30%. Now here, three rates are prescribed and tax bracket is or income slab is first of 2.5 lakhs, then it is of 5 lakhs, and then it is above 10 lakhs. And tax rates are 5%, 20%, and 30% under old regime. Now, let us look at the tax rates for individuals under new regime. First of all, let us understand that new regime is by default, meaning we have to file the return under new regime. But if we want to opt for old regime, we have to opt for that while filing the return of income. For the financial year 2022-23, that is the year for which we have filed our return of income, recently 1 month back, that is by 31st of July 2023. And I have also given the rates for the financial year 2023-24, that is the current financial year beginning from 1st of April 2023 and it will end on 31st of March 2024 next year. We will go through those tax rates. For the financial year 2022-23, the threshold limit is 2.5 lakhs, meaning up to 2.5 lakhs, we don't have to pay any tax. From 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, tax rate is 5%. 5 to 7.5 lakhs, it is 10%. 7.5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, it is 15%. That means tax rate is increasing by 5% for each income slab, and income slab is of 2.5 lakhs. So first 2.5 lakhs of annual income, we don't have to pay any tax, but after that, for next 2.5 lakhs, we have to pay tax at 5%. Next 2.5 lakhs, we have to pay tax at 10%, and so on. So for the financial year 2022-23, there are 6 tax rates beginning from 5% and ending on 30%. And the income slab is of 2.5 lakhs. Now, for the financial year 2023-24, the threshold limit has been increased by 50,000. Earlier, it was up to 2.5 lakhs. Now, up to 3 lakhs, we don't have to pay any tax. From 3 to 6 lakhs, the tax rate is 5%. Then 6 to 9 lakhs, the tax rate is 10%. 9 to 12 lakhs, it is 15%. 12 to 15 lakhs, it is 20%. And 25% tax rate has been withdrawn. About 15 lakhs, the tax rate is 30%. Here, there are 5 tax rates and each income slab is of 3 lakhs. Up to 3 lakhs threshold limit, meaning you don't have to pay any tax. Here we have to understand one more provision of Income Tax Act, and that is rebate under Section 87A. For the financial year 2022-23, an individual can claim rebate under Section 87A if the taxpayer's income is up to 5 lakhs. This rebate is available under old regime also. So under old regime and new regime, for the financial year 2022-23, rebate is available up to taxable income of rupees 5 lakhs, which means that if taxpayer's income is up to 5 lakhs, then he can get the benefit of rebate under section 87A, and he does not have to pay any tax to the government on this income of 5 lakhs. However, for the financial year 2022-23, standard deduction is not available under new regime. It is available under old regime. Now, we'll see for the financial year 2023-24. If individual's taxable income is up to 7 lakhs, then here taxpayer can avail of rebate under section 87A. Meaning, if his income is up to 7 lakhs, he does not have to pay any tax under the new regime for the financial year 2023-24. That is for the current financial year. But under old regime, for the same financial year, rebate that can be claimed by taxpayer is only up to taxable income of 5 lakhs. Now let us compare the deductions normally claimed under old regime and new regime. Under old regime, I am considering the financial year 2023-24, that is the current financial year. Deductions available are standard deduction under old regime. Deduction available under new regime is also 50,000 rupees towards standard deduction. So standard deduction is available under both the regimes, and amount is also the same. Under old regime, besides standard deduction, you can claim house rent allowance if the taxpayer stays in a rented house. Further, the taxpayer can also claim some more deductions, but most commonly claimed deductions are ATC. There is a lot of awareness about section ATC, and people normally buy life insurance policies. They contribute towards provident fund. They also pay in PPF account. They purchase NSCs, or if the children are studying, they can claim tuition fees up to the 2 children's tuition fees. If they have purchased any flat or house, then if they have taken some housing loan, they can claim under section ATC the principal amount that is paid towards the interest on this housing loan. So normally individual is able to claim 1,50,000 under section ATC. Further, normally an individual also contributes additional amount of 50,000 towards NPS. After COVID, people are more health conscious, and they purchase health insurance policies like Mediclaim and all. If they purchase these policies, the premium that is paid towards these policies, they can claim under section 80D for their families, which includes premium paid on the health insurance policy towards the taxpayer, his spouse, or and children who are dependent on the taxpayer. Towards his family, he can claim 25,000 if none of the member of his family is senior citizen. If any member of his family is senior citizen, he can claim about 25,000 up to 50,000 rupees. Plus here, if suppose he takes out any health insurance policy towards his parents, who may be either senior citizens or may not be senior citizens. If they are senior citizens, he can claim additional 50,000 over here. If they are not senior citizens, he can claim another 25,000 over here, which I have not considered under these deductions. Normally, we have savings account and we get interest on savings account that can be claimed as deduction under section 80 TTA up to rupees 10,000. And interest on housing loan also can be claimed up to rupees 2 lakhs. So total deductions which I have claimed here is 4,35,000. But for simplicity, for convenience sake, I have claimed these deductions only up to rupees 4 lakhs. Now, for the financial year 2023-24, if individual's income is up to 7.5 lakhs annually, then under new tax regime, he does not have to pay any tax. This is because from 7.5 lakhs, he can deduct standard deduction of 50,000, and then what remains is 7 lakhs. And up to 7 lakhs, he can claim tax rebate under section 87A, where he does not have to amount towards tax to the government. So without making any investments, it's tax 7 and however, under old regime, if we calculate the tax on 7.5 lakhs, 7.5 lakhs minus standard deduction 50,000, 7 lakhs, only this amount tax is to be paid. On first 2.5 lakhs, tax should be 0. Next 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, tax will be paid at the rate of 5%. On 2.5 lakhs, at the rate of 5%, tax will be 12,500. And on the balance, that is 7 lakhs minus 5 lakhs, tax will be paid at the rate of 20%, which will be 40,000. So tax under old regime will be rupees 52,500 as against 0 tax under new regime for 7.5 lakhs. However, if suppose tax should be 0 under old regime, then one will have to invest an amount of rupees 4,50,000. So it is crystal clear here that if the total income, taxable income is up to 7.5 lakhs, then new regime is the best option for the financial year 2023-24. Now, let us take another example where taxpayer's net total income is 12 lakhs. Net total income is after deducting the standard deduction of 50,000. Old regime for individual who is below 60 years on 12 lakhs of rupees without any other deduction under section 80, tax will be first 2.5 lakhs, it will be 0 because this is the threshold limit up to 2.5 lakhs. At the rate of 30%, Uh, let us take an example of 2.5 lakhs. The tax to be paid is zero. From 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, tax to be paid is 5% on 2.5 lakhs. That comes to 12,500. On next 5 to 10 lakhs, that is 10 lakhs minus 5. 1,72,000 on total income of rupees 12 lakhs under old regime. Now here we have not considered any deductions under section 80 except the standard deduction. 11 candidates.
Which become
BC, BB, there is no. We have seen that on 12 lakhs of rupees, without claiming any deductions, the tax is 1,72,500 under old regime, and the tax is 90,000 under new regime. Now, we will consider here deduction of rupees 4 lakhs under section 80 from 12 lakhs, and we will find out the tax under old regime. If we claim deduction of 4 lakhs under section 80 from 12 lakhs of rupees, then we have to compute tax on 8 lakhs of rupees. This 4 lakhs of rupees, which I have considered, is 1,50,000 under section 80C, 50,000 under section 80 CCD 1B, that is the additional contribution which is made by the employee towards NPS, 25,000 towards Mediclaim insurance policy or any other health insurance policy, and 10,000 towards interest on savings account, and 2 lakhs rupees towards interest on housing loan. Actually, amount comes to 4,35,000. However, I have considered only 4 lakhs for the purpose of convenience or simplicity. So on 8 lakhs of rupees, if you compute tax, first 2.5 lakhs, tax is 0. Next 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs. On 2.5 lakhs, we have to compute tax at 5%, which amounts to 12,500. On next 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, tax rate is 20%. So 8 lakhs minus 5 lakhs. On 3 lakhs, we have to compute tax at 20%, which amounts to 60,000. Therefore, total tax payable is 0 plus 12,500 plus 60,000, which is equal to 72,500. If we see here, then when we claim deductions under old regime, then the tax is 72,500. When we don't claim any deductions, tax is 1,72,500 under old regime, and under new regime, tax is 90,000. So when we don't claim any deductions, new regime is better when income is 12 lakhs. If we claim deductions of up to 4 lakhs, then old regime is better because the tax is lower than the tax that is calculated under new regime. We will take one more example where I have considered the income from 8 lakhs of rupees up to 20 lakhs after claiming standard deduction of 50,000. The standard deduction is common under both the regimes. So I have deducted standard deduction of 50,000, and after that I have considered the income. Income is 8 lakhs to 20 lakhs. Now, under old regime, when I have calculated the tax, I have also deducted deductions under section 80 up to rupees 4 lakhs. After claiming 4 lakhs of deduction from 8 lakhs, balance taxable amount which remains 4 lakhs on that tax amounts to 7,500. Tax is 12,500 on 9 lakhs of rupees after deducting 4 lakhs towards the deductions under section 80. Under old regime, the tax is 32,500 and so on up to 20 lakhs of rupees income after deducting 4 lakhs of deducting. Section 80. However, under amounts to rupees 35,000, 60,000, 75,000 and so on the total income of 8 lakhs, 9 lakhs, 10 lakhs and 11 lakhs onwards. If we see here, then when we claim deduction of 4 lakhs, the tax that is calculated under old regime is lower than the tax that is calculated under new regime. So in this case, we find that the old regime is better than the new regime when we are claiming deduction of up to 4 lakhs of rupees from total income after claiming standard deduction under old regime. I have taken another example also. Where tax is calculated by claiming deduction of rupees 2 lakhs under section 80. Because not always an individual is able to claim deduction of 4 lakhs, but normally ATC deduction is claimed to 1,50,000. Normally purchase life insurance policies and so on. You leave or contribute towards PF or a deposit in PPF account and so on. Because of that, it becomes easy for them to claim deduction under section 80C up to rupees 1,50,000. Another 50,000 considered maybe towards mediclaim insurance policy or maybe towards interest on housing loan, etc. So I have considered here deduction of rupees only 2 lakhs from the income. Here also I have considered income from 8 lakhs to 20 lakhs and this income is after deducting the standard deduction. So on 8 lakhs, after deducting 2 lakhs of deduction under section 80, under old regime, tax is 32,500, whereas under new regime, tax is 35,000 on 8 lakhs. So here, old regime is better than the new regime. Further, from 9 lakhs onwards, if we see, when we claim 2 lakhs of rupees deduction, the tax on 9 lakhs, that is after deducting 2 lakhs, tax on 7 lakhs is 52,500 and tax on 9 lakhs under new regime is 45,000. Tax on 8 lakhs, that is after deducting 2 lakhs towards deduction under section 80, under old regime, tax is 72,500. Under new regime, it is 60,000. So if we see like this, the tax is less under new regime, whereas under old regime, the tax is high as compared to the tax amount under new regime. So when we claim lower amount of deduction under old regime, the tax is higher. But still, we cannot generalize that if deduction amount that we claim is less, we should go for new regime, or if deduction amount is high, we should go for old regime. In this case, these are the tax rates. So what we have to do is that we have to calculate the tax on our taxable income under old regime and new regime, and then compare the two amounts and find out under which regime the tax is lower, and accordingly we should opt for that particular regime, because it is difficult to just generalize which regime is to be opted for. Surcharge and health and education cess. Surcharge is calculated on income tax. Health and education cess is calculated on income tax plus surcharge. But this is common under both the regimes, so I have not considered this for the purpose of calculating the total tax payable to the government. Health and education cess is to be calculated at 4%, and it should be added to the income tax that is payable to the government, and total amount should be paid. Surcharge is payable only when your income is above 50 lakhs. These are some of the deductions that we have claimed in our example. Section 80C, maximum up to 1,50,000 against specified investments and expenses like employees provident fund, PPF, NSC, tax savings, fixed deposit, tuition fees of children, maximum 2 children, life insurance premium, principal amount that is paid towards the housing loan, etc. Under section 80C CD1B, this is the additional deduction and additional contribution that is made by the employee towards NPS. So this deduction is available over and above the 80C deduction. Under section 80C subsection 2, if employer contributes towards the employee's NPS account, then employee can claim 10% of salary, that is basic plus DA, or 14% of salary if he is government employee, central government or state government employee. Section 80D is available if the taxpayer takes out any health insurance policy for his family as well as for his parents. He can claim up to 25,000 if none of the member is senior citizen. He can claim up to 50,000 for his family if any member is senior citizen, plus 50,000 for his parents if any of the parent is senior citizen. Under section 80 TTA, he can claim up to rupees 10,000 on interest on savings account in the bank, post office or cooperative society. For the deduction up to rupees 2 lakhs, he can claim towards the interest that is paid on housing loan in respect of self-occupied house property. Still, he can claim some more exemptions under old regime. They are house rent allowance if he stays in rented house, LTC, leave travel concession. Then besides these two, he can claim some more exemptions under section 10 subsection 14. However, all these deductions which are available under old tax regime are not available under new tax regime. Under new tax regime, for the financial year 2023-24, we can claim interest payable on housing loan if the house property is let out. We can claim deduction under section 80 CCD subsection 2, that is the employer's contribution towards NPS. Family pension income, if it is there, then we can claim deduction up to 1/3 of family pension or 15,000, whichever is less. We can also claim transport allowance in case of physically handicapped person. We can claim conveyance allowance as a part of employment. Standard deduction, we can claim 50,000, and under section 80D, we can claim medical insurance premium. Thank you all. We are open for questions and your queries. Very sorry for poor internet connectivity. If anybody is having any doubts or queries, please you may ask your questions. Slide 8 and 9. Okay. Here, this is slide 8. What I told you is financial year 2023-24. That is for the current financial year, which is beginning 1st of April 2023 and ending on 31st of March 2024. For that year, if suppose our income is 7.5 lakhs, under new tax regime, we can claim 50,000 standard deduction. So when we claim 50,000 standard deduction from 7.5 lakhs total income, what remains is 7 lakhs and tax is payable on 7 lakhs. Can be claimed under Section 87A has increased for financial lakhs to 7 lakhs. We can get the benefit of it and we don't have to pay a single tax for 7 lakhs of rupees. So we don't have to pay any tax to the government if our income is 7.5 lakhs for the financial year 2023-24, because we can claim 50,000 standard deduction and then whatever remains 7 lakhs, we claim rebate under Section 87A. Then I said that this is very clear that we should perform new tax regime. As again, I have shown the calculation here on old tax regime. Under old tax regime, we have a total tax of 52,500 if there are no investment, not in any deduction. It is because here also he can claim 50,000 standard deduction and on 7 lakhs he will have to pay 52,500. But if he has to pay zero tax under old regime, then he will have to invest amount rupees 4 lakhs 50,000. I hope your doubt is clear. Is your doubt clear? Thank you. Slide. Okay. Then, slide is about an example where I have taken the taxpayer's net total income rupees 12 lakhs. Here, under old regime, on 12 lakhs of rupees, up to first 2.5 lakhs, we don't have to pay any tax. So zero tax. Next income slab is 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs. On that 2.5 lakhs, we have to pay tax at the rate of 5%, which amounts to 12,500. Next, 5 to 10 lakhs. On 5 lakhs of rupees, tax rate is 20%, and on 5 lakhs at the rate of 20%, we have to pay 1 lakh of rupees. Above 10 lakhs, that is above 10 lakhs is 2 lakhs. 12 lakhs minus 10 lakhs. Above 10 lakhs, on 2 lakhs, we have to pay tax at rupees at 30%, which amounts to 60,000. Now here, the total tax that is payable is 0 plus 12,500 plus 1 lakh plus 60,000, which is equal to 1,72,500 under. Now we'll see the tax to be paid under new regime on 12 lakhs of rupees. We have seen that under new regime, threshold limit is 3 lakhs. So up to 3 lakhs, tax to be paid is 0. Next, 3 to 6 lakhs, tax to be paid is 5% of 3 lakhs, that amounts to rupees 15,000. 6 to 9 lakhs, tax to be paid is on 3 lakhs at the rate of 10%, which amounts to 30,000. 9 to 12 lakhs, on 3 lakhs, we have to pay tax at 15%, which amounts to 45,000. So 0 plus 15,000 plus 30,000 plus 45,000, total tax payable on 12 lakhs of rupees under new regime is 90,000. So between the old regime and new regime on 12 lakhs of rupees, new regime is to be opted if there is no deduction under old regime. However, I have continued with the same example where I have shown that if there is deduction under old regime up to rupees 4 lakhs, then what is the tax that is payable on 12 lakhs of rupees? When we deduct 4 lakhs from 12 lakhs, what remains is 8 lakhs on which we have to pay the tax. On this 8 lakhs, we have to pay tax of rupees 72,500. So under old regime, we have to pay tax of rupees 72,500 when we claim deduction of rupees 4 lakhs under section 80. However, under new regime, we have to pay tax of rupees 90,000. Now, in this case, old regime is better than the new regime. So, what I told y'all is that for each case, we have to compute the tax, the old regime and new regime, then compare the amounts, find out which regime is better. I hope I have explained your query. Various. Virendra, I think I have explained your query. Thank you, Bipin. Thank you, Ullas. Very sorry for the poor internet connectivity. That is the problem everywhere. Please fill in the feedback form. The link has been given in the chat box. I can share the PPT if you all want. Feedback form link has been sent. Kindly fill the feedback form. If you don't have any queries, we will, yes, Vipin, I will send the PPTs. If there are no queries, then we'll wind up. Yes, yes, I will send. I'll share the PPTs. Please send the feedback form. We'll share the PPTs on the same email ID. If no more queries, shall we wind up?
Good evening to one and all. It is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks for today's workshop. I, on behalf of the management, principal, express my thanks to Pragati ma'am for taking up the session and doing full justice to it. I would also like to thank the principal, vice principal, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for all the kind support in conducting the event. A big thank you to all the participants for attending the workshop, without whose support this workshop wouldn't have been possible. Thank you one and all once again. Thank you.